About half a minute left for the market to open. Just very quickly want to highlight IHCL as well, Indian Hotels. Morgan Stanley has initiated a downgrade on the stock. In fact, it's not an initiation, but yes, it's a downgrade coming into equal weight from overweight earlier. So a big cut over there. Target price has also been slashed to 811 from 780 earlier. They believe that RevPAR will do well, but it's not surprising. And standalone RevPAR may see only 8% growth. They expect the company to deliver 10% year-on-year growth in standalone and consolidated EBITDA each. While that is on Indian Hotels, we have about 10 seconds for the market to open. The Nifty is indicating a slightly tempered start for us this morning, about 0.1% in the red. 26,150 is where we are touted to open. Let's see what the opening rate is, and it's going to be on your screen right about now. So 26,125 thereabouts is where the Nifty is, and we're fluctuating around that mark, but below 26,200 for sure. Sensex also 0.2% lower. In tandem is the Nifty bank that was doing well yesterday, but now is struggling to hold on to 60,000. The advanced decline ratio is slightly in the favor of the decline, so we'll take a look at what's happening in the broader end of the market. But some of the big news makers this morning, Titan, a 2.6% uptick coming in on that stock as we speak. So very good move on Titan on the back of a good Q3 FY26 update coming in. Let's talk about Jubilant Foods and Godrej Consumer Products as well. Both of those stocks also in focus on the back of their Q3 updates. Jubilant, surprising move, a 1.5% uptick coming in. Godrej Consumer also about 1% higher, so good move from some of these consumption names. Next up on our list today is Lodha Developers. The pre-sales are up 25% year-on-year in Q3, but Q4 revenue is going to be an important landmark to achieve. Lodha also up 2% on the back of its Q3 numbers. Credit Access Grameen, then monthly disbursements have surged 26%, and they've achieved asset quality normalization across major geographies. Credit Access doing well this morning, slightly more than 1.5% uptick over there. Next up, want to see what Senco Gold and Kalyan are doing. Senco has reported very good numbers, and the stock price should also be reflecting. In fact, it's a 10% uptick coming in on Senco Gold this morning. Is Kalyan in tandem? Not that much, a 1.5% uptick on that front. Some other news makers then just want to see what Reliance is doing. Has that trade followed on from yesterday, the kind of cut that we saw in Reliance? There's been a little bit of a recovery, but absolutely flat, 0.2% higher is where Reliance is. The company has clarified that it has not received any Russian oil. On the back of this, the stock saw a pullback of about 4 to 4.5% yesterday. IRB Infra, the company's trust has received a letter of award worth 3,087 crore rupees. So big order win for IRB Infra. It's up 1.7%. Biocon, the company is launching 3 new affordable versions of popular cancer drugs. So big positive for Biocon. The stock is up about 1.5% as we speak. Acme Solar, the company has announced the successful commissioning of an additional 12 megawatt of wind power capacity, but the stock is not reflecting that positive news flow, 0.6% lower. M&M, there's been a new model launch, the XUV 3XO EV has been launched, and M&M also absolutely flat. Want to see what's happening with some of the newly listed names like Acme, Misho, Vidya Wires and Tata Capital. The lock-in period is going to be, in fact, it opens for all of these names today. So let's pull up a Misho and see what's happening. A 4.5% cut on Misho, because remember, it's a significant 11 crore equity share stake that's coming out of the lock-in period. So big moves over there as well. Other than that, IIFL Capital, we understand as per reports that TPG is near to buy 30 to 40% stake in IIFL Capital, and the open offer is likely a 3.25% uptick coming in on IIFL Capital this morning as well. Other than that, it's the IT space that's doing well. LTI, Mindtree, OFSS, Persistent, Midcap IT doing well, followed by some of the FMCG names, Britannia, Godrej Consumer. Let's see what snacking names like Gopal Snacks, Pratap Snacks, Mrs. Bectors are doing on buy initiations coming in from Motilal Oswal this morning. Gopal Snacks not doing all that much. And we'll pull up the others for you as well. Metal names continue to hold on to gains. Nalco, Jindal Steel, Sale doing well. Realty also in the green with some pressure on banks and auto. Harsh, anything else?
Well, no, you've covered the universe. Kunal, we've seen now sustained weakness where it comes to HDFC Bank.